Hey guys, Callum here. So I was asked to do a catch up on my journey through the procrastination program, where I was, how the program was, and where I am now, just to catch you all up. So if you were to cast your mind back 3 years ago, I was quite different to what I am now. I was at uni and I was the worst procrastinator. There's no two ways of putting it. I was always distracted. I was always finding a reason not to do work. I never got any of my work done, and I suffered as a consequence. Now this was a long term issue for me. This goes back to high school. Probably back to when I was 14. Yeah, so it was becoming a long-term issue, and it was so frustrating. It was so frustrating because I felt like I was an intelligent person who had a lot of potential, but I was just constantly letting myself down every single day, and it really sucked. It really sucked because there's nothing worse than knowing you can do something and you're just not being able to do any of it because you're getting in the way of yourself. And this got really bad. There was other things going on in my life, but this put heaps of stress on everything, and it eventually got to the point where I was suffering quite severely from depression as a result, and it put me in a really dark spot. And I don't know, I just felt like I can't keep going on like this. And one day I woke up and I just drew the line in the sand. I said, "That's it. No more. I'm changing my ways." So I did a whole bunch of research trying to find how I can get over this, what some tactics I can do, and then I came across Andrew's procrastination program. Well, Andrew's channel first, and then eventually the procrastination program. And that was about a year ago, maybe, just about a year ago. And I signed up, I had the interview, and I went along. And it was fantastic. It was great because it covered all the stuff that I just needed to be told. It was just and more and more. It was just a way to just hit the reset button and start again. And I was battling with an addiction that we all suffer with from time to time. Some more than others. And like any addiction, it's hard. You got to get help, I guess. So I went through the program and learnt some techniques to overcome procrastination and get my life back on track, I guess. And I got through it, and things started going really well. It was obviously with any addiction, I guess. There's always days where you slip back, and always this relapse that you go back to your old ways, and that happened a little bit. But this was different. It was not a quick fix because we got set up with long-term techniques and long-term environmental changes that made going back easier. Made the adjustments, because you made all the hard adjustments up front, the micro adjustments to help you get back on were simple and quick. And now I feel like my life's completely back to normal. Having gone through that, I'm so productive. I'm more productive than I've ever been, and I'm seeing the results. I'm doing everything I want, everything that I say I want to do. Like I want to get really fit. I want to get really good at my sport. I want to learn a hobby, learn guitar. I want to read. I want to go out with friends. I want to do all sorts of things. Of course, study as well. Do all sorts of things that really, when you don't have the time because you keep putting things off, you don't get. And I feel like I'm so much happier as a person all around as a result. And some people ask me well, if you're so organized and you're always working hard all the time, don't you never have time to do things because you're so focused on doing things? There's no flexibility, there's no spontaneity, and I think that's exactly the opposite. So I've got a calendar where every second of the day is planned out and I'm doing it ahead of time and I'm sticking to it. But when things come up, I now have the flexibility to know that down the track that, all right, well, I have to do this. Well, I want to do this now. And, so I can move what I have to do to this time and I have a bit more flexibility. And because I know I'll do it then. And it creates more time to do things. It creates more freedom. It creates more time to have fun. It's such a little trade-off, but the benefits are unreal. And I feel like I'm now a lifelong improver of my life. Every day, I'm making little adjustments to what I do to make my life better. Little micro adjustments, but I feel like it's a lifelong thing that you get from the program. An understanding, as Andrew calls it, a paradigm shift in how you perceive the world. And it's relieving. It's exciting. It's so many things that just want to make me get up every day and just experience the world. So, I'm happier as a result. Feel like I'm back to myself and I'm enjoying my life. And I don't think I could have done it without the procrastination program. It was honestly a lifesaver, to be honest. Like literally, figuratively. The results I'm seeing now are just ridiculous, even as a result of something I did a year ago. So you will see exponential results throughout your life. I got everything's just working for me at the moment. Got my dream grad job. Working here, so I'm doing all the stuff I love. I think if you're finding a reason not to, you're just procrastinating more. Just do it. Sign up. It's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I'm sure it'll be the best thing that ever happened to you as well. Thanks.